Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of
Hits one! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
All the way back, and they start again. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Zwolle are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They have scored in 5 games running. And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the... Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Over to the left. Receives it from behind. Zwolle are the most prolific team in the league this season. That's great strength on the ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Going for goal! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really...
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Zwolle are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Big chance! That's a half-decent try. Could move up a gear here. He's through. Has a goal! Goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Forward it goes. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Now the cross. Gets up to head it! And that has been clubbed away. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
It's come loose. Looking to break out here. Finds himself eased off the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Zwolle playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
You can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Floats one over. Corner. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Tries to dink it in. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Goes long. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Puts in a cross, massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
It's a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And he's there to clear it. been levered clear. Hoists it forward. He's put a stop to that. He's there to receive it. Well, they can break here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's looked long this time. Knocks it away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, that's nice. Gets wrestled off the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Zwolle merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Is that close for goal? Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
We are into stoppage time. With a delicate ball, dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. So here comes the substitution. And that's it. You can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. De Kuip, often ranked amongst the most intimidating stadiums to play in, and it harks back to the 1960s. It's Tony Taville header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That has put a stop to that. Zwolle have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. Driving on, a real charge here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And he heaves it forward. Hoists it forward. Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Feyenoord, very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Berghaus. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Feyenoord seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism. Has a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Dashing forward at pace. Berghaus clips one through. Chance to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Zwolle still to register a shot on target. Shot has a hit! They've scored!
Zwolle are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tony de Vilhena finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Berghaus. Out to the right. Tony de Vilhena. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now it's Tony de Vilhena. Vilhena with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Tries to dink it in. Zwolle are leading with half-time drawing close. Cuts it out. Tony de Vilhena. Berghaus. Tony de Vilhena. Classy. Now, can he capitalise? Hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Just brushed off the ball there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Zwolle head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Zwolle suffered a frustrating loss last time, from which the boss is hoping for a reaction. He's had a goal! Trying to get there. Classy. Tony to Vilhena. So here comes a substitution. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Tony to Vilhena. Classy. Towering header! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Feyenoord grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Over to the left. And that's been levered clear. Classy puts it into the middle. Berghaus. So who's he picking out? And here's Tony de Vilhena. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. And it's Tony de Vilhena. Classy. Tony de Vilhena. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just about up to 75 minutes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Plays it out to the flank. Back into the middle. Timely intervention.
Zwolle merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Can he deliver? Berghaus crosses in a low one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tony de Vilhena. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tony de Vilhena. Forward it goes. Tony de Vilhena. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Zwolle certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. As you can see, we've already started here. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Plays it out to the wing. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. There's the ball in. Up to meet it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Cuts it out. Den Haag have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, really good feet from him. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. In comes the cross. And he heaves it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. And out to safety. Hoists it forward. Den Haag were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Caught offside that time. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Den Haag are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Nicely measured pass. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. Gone back to the keeper. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to Rex. They've played it short. Lovely feet. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, he's in! Cleared without complication. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. A real chance to break. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a goal! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have... The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Zwolle, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Zwolle carrying a one-goal lead. That's a good ball to... Going for goal! Oh, that's a waste. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Looks to dink one in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Now the counter. Zwolle, still that goal to the good. Zwolle got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Hoists it high. And that's been levered clear. Gets it back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Oh, that's neat. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Tries to get it clear. And the weighted pass. It's a goal kick. Out to the right. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed in towards the centre. Hoists it forward. Out for a throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was...
It's one!
Den Haag are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Played out to the right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chance! Well, that is asking for trouble.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. They need to get it in quick. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Zwolle win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure...
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Tries a shot! That had to be more accurate. It's come through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball. He's having a go. Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
Oh, that is a bit special. Zwolle go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Zwolle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Plays it out to the wing, played into the middle. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Zwolle won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Forward it goes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Battles to win it back. Zwolle scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Aimed in towards the centre.
VVV have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Trying to get there. Can he find a finish now? And that has been clubbed away. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets wrestled off the ball. Zwolle couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Here it comes. And through to the goalkeeper. Zwolle looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Played back in. And that's been levered clear. He's making good use of his strength there. Shot at goal! Fence has got rid of that. Gets away from his opponents. He's slipped. Big chance! Looking for a decent ball in. In again. That's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, no sport half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to groom at the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Zwolle head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's neat. He's had a goal! Tries to switch the play. VVV, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. We had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Gets it back. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Finds himself eased off the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pinged forward. Lovely bit of skill. Puts in a cross. Knocks it away. Here comes another cross. Oh, hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
VVV have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
He's left his man. He's played it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, another save. Turns and goes back. Real chance! He has done it! To the good, they have breathing space. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Zwolle got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal,
great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Keeps everyone guessing. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's been levered clear. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. He's there, has a pop! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Alfred van Bogason should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
And he's there to clear it. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Lovely feet. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. So what can they conjure from this one? Zwolle looking to pull clear here. Tries to get some whip on it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Push it over to the other flank. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Zwolle showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. Hoists it forward. And play for a throw. Zwolle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's played forward. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, they could break here. Could move up a gear here. And the counter is on. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Zwolle still without an attempt on target. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. And the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Tries to get it forward quickly, cuts it out. Now a chance to break. Nicely measured pass. And a header! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Zwolle break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And it's played forward. Zwolle are in control here on the brink of half-time. Forward it goes. Over to the left. That's a good ball to find him. Dashing forward at pace. That's been levered clear. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Zwolle come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Zwolle carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that's where he wants it. Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. So, still just a goal between them. Keeps everyone guessing. A chance to play it in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Has he found his man? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Here it is, has a pop! The defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponents, and he's going long.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Did well to step it. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to stroke it through. He's made sure that that won't get through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Goes low. And it's hoisted clear. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. A really good feat. Zwolle are clinging on for the points here, right at the end. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! Almost there, and the players can feel it. Gets it, and big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. Crosses it in low. Zwolle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Zwolle clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, built momentum. Tries a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Finds himself eased off the ball. Either side especially adventurous early on. There will be a throw-in.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Hit into the middle. Turns and goes back. And the shot! He scored!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zwolle are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. What an adventurous run from a defender. Timely intervention. Gets good distance on it. Whipped in. Goes for goal! No, not this time.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Dashing forward at pace. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. It's a great ball. Lozano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sorted that out. Fence has got rid of that. Looks to clip it forward. Lozano. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Plays it out to the flank. And the first 45 minutes are... So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Zwolle head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Zwolle going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
PSV, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Look, to alter the...
Chance! Oh, just wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And the weighted pass. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And it's played forward. Heads it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
So still just a goal between them. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Your impressions so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he just whacks it away. Played out to the right. Floats one over.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Dinks one in. Really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gets wrestled off the ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Lozano! Looking for goal! And he heaves it forward.
PSV are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And it's a corner. Really good feet.
Zwolle are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Aimed in towards the centre. It is now or never. Time is against them.
PSV have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And out to safety. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Zwolle can claim that. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says enough.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. AZ, after this frantic spell of games, fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
Zwolle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Over to the left. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
AZ, very impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Hoists it forward. Beautifully done. It is deadlocked. Has a hit! Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Into the box.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It's on a plate. RZ playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
RZ keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Goes for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's got the ball, he's got the space. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Dashing forward at pace. Out to the right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Lobs it in gently. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's on a charge. Plays it out to the flank. Gets it into the middle. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Zwolle have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances.
And the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Zwolle boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chance! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! About as smooth as it gets! The breakthrough arrives at last!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Zwolle saw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
There's a long ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. It's come loose. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
I've got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Meyer tries to dink it in, finds himself eased off the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, nice touch. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Zwolle are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Zwolle are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Here's the chance to cross. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Zwolle just have to run down the clock. And it's played forward.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And help's available out wide. And that is that. Zwolle win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they...